Okay, so we just got back from the store and I put a couple of clips on the phone. Went to the farmer's market, went to Target, went to Spirit Halloween, went to the beauty supply store, went to the thrift store, went to Dollar Tree, went to Family Dollar. We were just running around. Now I'm gonna clean this kitchen because I'm gonna make some kimchi and I'm gonna make some kimbap. So it's time to be in my bag. Time to make a real cooking tutorial, but also not because I'm not a professional chef. I don't even know where to start for real. I guess I'll just start by loading the dish. We also got a bunch of cat stuff because our disabled cat Clove has decided she no longer wants to use the litter box. And you can only blame so much on a cat having special needs. At this point, I think she just doesn't want to use the litter box. So she's decided to start peeing on the mat. So we went and got a bunch of kitty litter mats or like waterproof mats, stuff like that. And so hopefully that helps our little problem. I also ordered another litter box off of Amazon. I'm hoping that maybe adding another litter box to the mix will also discourage her. So that's about all that I could do right now though. Here's all the stuff for the floor we got from Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. The Ajax isn't necessarily for the floor though. Also, I got these at the thrift store, a set of these cups. They have like a blue iridescent to them. They're so cute. I got a set. Got a bunch of cleaners because Clove has also decided to pee on the cat tree, not just on the floor. I don't know. She's got a peeing problem. None of the other cats have this problem. Are we doing anything wrong? Or is it just her?
Hey,
Yeah?
I just met another one of our neighbors.
We have such great neighbors. I just met another one. He is in the corner. They said he has a baby named Violet. And I know, really cute, a new baby named Violet. And then he said his mom's name is Rochelle, so I was like, oh my god. And then he was like, oh yeah, if you guys have a housewarming or something, tell me a few days in advance and I'll barbecue. I was like, that is so nice. Because I was just outside decorating, making it spooky and whatnot. And it's looking good, it's looking good. We might need some sort of spider because the webs look spooky.
They were in my purse too. Okay. Forgot to give that to you. Here you go. Getting this floor right. Yeah, we've been using pretty terrible things on the floor, so that's why we had to get a wood floor cleaner purposefully. Here's everything for the kimchi. I've got the Napa cabbage, the garlic, the ginger, the hot pepper powder, the green onions, the fish sauce, the sesame oil, salt, this coarse salt, the sugar, and then this is for the kimbap. I also got this radish and onion to add to the mix to make more of like a paste for the kimchi. And then I'm using an old kimchi jar to fill it with. This is for the kimbap. And then I also have, drop some things. This for the kimbap. And then this steak for the kimbap. And then I also have some jalapeno. I also have this cucumber for the kimbap. And for Quinn, I'm adding some salmon and tuna sashimi to her kimbap roll. Alright, this might be a little chaotic since I don't have a lot of counter space, but we move on. The first time I made kimchi was with my grandmother at her house, using all her fresh ingredients that she grows herself. So this is her recipe, but I'm gonna say a little bit with a spin, because I'm not making it exactly the same as she makes it. I got most of the same ingredients, but I added salted shrimp because I saw it in a different TikTok, and the Korean radish. That's also not in her recipe. So I'm gonna start by washing all of these leaves. I'm gonna cut off these. reminds me of like romaine lettuce. I wonder if you could make this with romaine. Here's the bowl that I'm gonna be putting it in. This is the biggest bowl I have. So move that over there. You can cut this however you want. This is just how I'm cutting it. I know sometimes I've seen videos that say like cut them like a 1/4 inch thick. Again, I think the thickness is your preference. Guess I was gonna cut it with the knife upside down. Alright, last one. I'm also making a TikTok, so I accidentally just stabbed the knife into the red pepper bag. So fun, fun, fun. Alright, I'm gonna wash this really quick. No, I broke this beautiful cup, this beautiful glass. I'm so depressed. Now we're supposed to sit in a salt bath for 1 hour. I'm gonna mix this up. This is so that way I can get more of the moisture out. And I think hopefully it's gonna clean it some more too. So I've already washed it like 3 times, but now it's gonna sit in the salt bath. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Since I don't need to put this in here immediately, I'm gonna marinate this a little bit in sesame oil and garlic and ginger. I like a lot of garlic, so, you know, proceed with caution. I'm gonna chop up some of this onion too. Cabbage on there before. This onion has like an onion growing out of it though, so I'm throwing this part out. I like to have some with the bulgogi. Or it's not really bulgogi since I'm not making like a barbecue marinade, but oh, I should add some sugar to this actually. Usually add. Also, I don't have any measurements for this, so maybe this isn't a good recipe to follow. Just gonna use a spoon to shave this. Ginger. So do you just like chop it finely and hope for the best? Not really the most stable place to cut, but I hope that's enough. I already have some of this coarse salt. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that in there. I don't have any gochujang or samjang, which is also other ingredients that I like to have in the house. I'm gonna add some of this red pepper. I like my food spicy. I don't know if this would be considered that spicy to all of you. I feel like the only thing this is really missing is some gochujang. Or jang, gochujang. I just cut this Korean radish. I'm gonna peel it now. I already ran out of space on TikTok because there's so many steps. But I added the Korean radish, the garlic, the ginger, the shrimp, some sesame oil, some fish sauce, and I let the salted shrimp soak in some water, and then I put the water and the shrimp in this. And so now I'm just gonna blend this all up together to try to make a paste, and then I'm gonna add the red crushed pepper and stuff after. I don't have any Korean pear, so honestly I think I'm gonna add some apple to this just to thicken it up some. Honestly, it smells like it could use more garlic, which is funny because I felt like I put a lot. So I'm just gonna add some really quick. Dang, good thing because this apple is going bad. I already added fresh garlic the first time, so now I'm just gonna add the minced garlic that I have because I don't feel like peeling anymore. Maybe I'm gonna add some of this kimchi juice that I already have. I feel like I'm gonna need to add like the sugar and all that stuff after, but I don't know, it might be easier to add some to the paste. Like some of this salt. Maybe some more fish sauce. I didn't put a lot the first time because I didn't want to overdo it. But it looks like I underdid it. Alright, let's try this again. Now that Rochelle has finished making the rice, I'm gonna put the meat on. It just scared me. I didn't know it was someone. Oops, already dropping onions and stuff. I should do this over the bag. It's only 2 bad. I'm gonna try to fit. I know that's not necessarily the best for meat. You kind of want to have some space between it, but I'm lazy, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Oh jeez, why am I even trying? I will say it doesn't smell that sweet, so I'm gonna add more sugar. This is why I like brown sugar. I feel like it's like browning meat. When I was cutting stuff, I accidentally cut a hole in the hot pepper powder, so now there's a little hole, but it's okay. I think next I'm gonna start prepping things for the kimbap since the meat is cooking. So I'm gonna start with this cucumber. How do I don't think that's the word. Oh. Apparently I gotta lay it down for it to work. Ah. Alright, I'm back with a peeled cucumber. I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to cut it in half again, and then I'm going to cut it in half again. And yeah, this is just so I can get some thin slices for the kimbap. Can I cut this again? Good enough for me. I'm just trying to make thin slices since the pickled radish is already in pretty thin slices. Thankfully, I got it pre-cut. I didn't get the one that I'll have to cut myself.
One of my neighbors was like, "This is just Halloween tape, right? I'm not worried about y'all." I was like, "Oh, we're fine."
Rochelle just put like caution tape as like a Halloween decoration. I guess our neighbors were concerned. I realized after the fact that I probably could have just cut it like this on its belly, not made it more complicated than I had to. Silly, silly girl. I'm not saying these slices are better though. Low key, they aren't. I just gotta get my knife skills up, to be honest. I give up. I'm going back to my original method. This extra radish on the cutting board is going into the kimchi, by the way, because I like radish kimchi too, so why not put them together? I need to cut up more onion though, because I think I want to add some onion to the kimchi, not just the paste. So, here we go. Okay. I almost stabbed the salt bag. What is wrong with me? I need to be careful with this knife. Okay. I didn't make the same mistake this time. I know there's like some method where I'm just supposed to... I guess I'm doing it. I've only ever watched it be done, never actually done. It just still feels dangerous no matter how I hold my hand. As my girlfriend would say, it's because I'm left-handed. And from his mom, aka my grandmother, she's taught me how to cook most things, but other things I just went and looked how to do it myself because I wanted to know how to cook Korean food. I don't have any formal training or any cookbooks or anything like that, but I got some. I guess technically this could be like green onion kimchi too, since I'm adding some green onion. Maybe, oh, I should have probably added it to the blender. I might have to take the blender back out, even though I put it away. I said, I don't need to use this again. And I said to myself, as I said that, you say that, but you might. And here I am, eating my words. I don't know how, but I got rice on my hand, even though the cut of rice is all the way over there. I can't find my kitchen scissors. That's why I'm having to cut so many things. Usually I'll just cut up green onion with scissors. Okay, one more. My words on the garlic, I'm adding more fresh garlic. I also added more salt to the brine, even though there's only 13 minutes left on the timer. I still added more salt because I felt like maybe I didn't add as much salt since I seem to be adding too little. I think I'm like worried about making it too salty or sour, and so I haven't been adding enough because when I just tasted it, it tasted kind of bland. But maybe that's from all the radish that was in there because the radish doesn't have any flavor. So I thought I'd make up for the radish's lack of flavor with everything else. I added some green onions to the mix too. I need you to move over. That's just the ice maker. Sorry if the kitchen's kind of loud while I'm doing all this. Please. I know I heard like if you put it in a jar and like shake it up, the peels will come off. Maybe that's what I should try next time. Because I gotta say, the hardest part about making kimchi is all this prep work, not the actual act of mixing the stuff together. The TikTok is already out of space, so I don't know. I guess they're just gonna see the finished product? Question mark. Alright, gotta be careful. Adding these salted shrimp. Maybe I should have used the big cup. I was like, I don't need that much. I'm not making a lot. And here I am, once again, eating my words. Okay, closed. That's all I needed it to do. Here I am eating it. But I don't know. I kind of want it thicker than this. Let me taste it. Oh, whoa. Now I made it too salty. Oh my goodness. The balance. The balance is so tricky. I gotta add some sugar to this. Maybe I didn't need the second thing of salted shrimp because, whoa. I'm gonna add more of this apple. That should help too. I probably should have grabbed the Asian pear when I was at the store. But I was like, not every recipe uses it. And now I see why. Don't get me wrong, the Asian pear has like a much more subtle flavor than, say, this apple. Kind of similar to the radish. Alright, guys. I know I want it thick, but I don't want it salty, so. See, this is exactly why I said I was afraid of making it too salty. And then I did that. I really gotta watch what I say while I'm cooking. I added some more ginger and sugar. I'm gonna add some more water too. I'm hoping the ginger will help it not taste so garlicky. Oh, and the timer is going off. That's weird. I've never seen it count down like that. Alexa, stop. Oh, I unplugged it. Ha 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 ha. I keep thinking I'm done. Would you believe me if I said this is my third time cleaning this out because it keeps exploding everywhere? I'm just gonna have to hope that it tastes better now. I will say that's the funny part is that when my grandmother taught me how to make this, it was not with measurements. So, you know, my measurements, I don't have them. You can follow my ingredient list. Gonna take a few rinses. Rochelle making our goodie bags.
These are for my students.
I meant to say her goodie bags for her students. I already told them that's what you were doing. I was just trying to show them.
Yeah, they all get something chewy, some of those candy cigarettes, some vampire teeth, a gumball, one of those like either an edible bracelet, edible ring, 2 lollipops, some pretzels, and a Pokemon card.
Wish you were my teacher.
Thanks.
Okay, you're supposed to do this barehanded, but bear with me because I don't feel like having my hands stained red. I just took a handful. And for change. Now here's the paste. Oh gosh. Rochelle, I need your help unscrewing this cap while I wait for her. Okay. This may be very garlicky. That's all I know. That's why I'm not even gonna use all that. Because that would be a lot of it. Some sesame oil and some fish sauce, and I'm going to add more sugar just because I'm scared about how salty this brine is. Oh, I forgot the onions. Did I? Yeah. Maybe this is a flop. Let's see. I just feel like there's something missing. It doesn't taste bad actually, but clearly it's not that rich red color. I need to come back after some research. All right, I returned, and I've kind of fixed the sauce, so I'm gonna try to, I guess, remove as much of the sauce that's in here as I can, since I've made, not a brand new one, but kind of fixed it. So that's why I can just go to it. Oh gosh, here we go again. Baby, can you come open this? Thank you. Please! Please! Okay. Let's see. Well, it's warm red. I can say that for certain. Let's see. Better. It's still just not there. I don't know what's missing. But I'm still eating it, so clearly it's not bad. It's really important to pack it down when you're doing this. For my first time making it on my own, I feel like this came out pretty good, but this is also another reason why I only got one cabbage, because I didn't want to make a bunch. And even just making this made a mess, but at least I have a lot. I just gotta perfect the flavor, really. Like love. Okay. Jeez. My glove don't even want to stay on. It's trying to quit on me in the final moments. Please. Please. Okay. Well, now I've got 2 jars full of kimchi. Using old jars that I already used. Now I gotta clean up all of this. As I was about to start rolling these, I realized I had not made the eggs. So I'm gonna do this a really lazy way. Oh, got a shell in there. That doesn't happen to me often. I promise I'm a better egg breaker. Sheesh, I cannot catch a break. Again, I gotta watch what I say. Jeez, that was unexpected. I didn't feel like dirtying up another dish, so I'm just scrambling it in here. I just want to say the steak tastes surprisingly good despite me having burnt it. Also, I'm about to try to flip this omelet. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? For my first try, once again, I'm doing the best I can. Okay. Okay. Ta-da. It is flipped mostly. It's just this part. It looks like somebody took a bite out of it. I'm gonna let that cook a little longer. Oh, I should probably add some, maybe some pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. I'm scared, but maybe I had like a pinch of salt. I want to tell you literally a pinch. I'm gonna start making these rolls. Okay. Well, if I end up making all of these, that's great. Time to start assembling. Oops. Okay. I probably should have opened this first. Okay. This is the pickled radish. This is some cucumber. I forgot the carrots. I'm gonna grab that out of the fridge real quick. I'm gonna cut up this egg too. I just added the egg. And I'm realizing now maybe I should have moved this a little closer to the edge. Oh well, it's going. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I'm supposed to be using this for. Well, too late, I've already handled it. Alright. Oh, I need a plate to put these on. Oh. Not the biggest plate. It'll have to be. And so once I put this on here, I also need to add some sesame oil. Alright, well, that was the first try. We're gonna try this again. This time I'm actually gonna use the roller. We'll see. Egg. Y'all just gonna have to mind my hands. Because, I'm sorry, I'm not about to wash my hands every 5 seconds after each roll. Does that work? Kind of, yeah. Okay. We'll get it somewhere. I thought that was still on for a second. Now, I also said to Coin that I'd make her a fish one out of her sashimi. Jesus, it's like because I'm trying to open it, it won't. Okay. My camera died, but I also forgot to put the radish in almost all of the mix-up for the first one, so this is what's left over. There's no more rice, so this is all I made.